Hey guys, Justin Critchfield here with the Critchfield Group Real Estate. Today we're going to be talking about the 2012 Utah housing predictions and the outlook for 2012. A lot of people are kind of wondering whether they should buy or sell right now. Hopefully this report will be very detailed for you guys, enough to help steer you in the right direction of what you should do. Let's review last year. Last year we saw an increase of sales of about 9%, which is fantastic. Prices still decreased some, depending which areas you lived in, anywhere from 5 to 7%. Some of the worst areas decreased 10%, but my area that I live in probably only decreased about 4 or 5%. So just depends where you lived, but overall it was a pretty good year. Obviously we're not out of this thing yet. So what does 2012 look like? Well, let's talk about the state of Utah first. There's some great signs with our job market, and that's really key obviously to the real estate market. Last year we were 4th in the nation in creating jobs. Only 3 other states were better than us, and all 3 of those states had some sort of energy resource that they were tapping in to bring jobs. So Utah's looking great. We're obviously rated #1 economic outlook because our state's fiscally fit and we got a lot of jobs coming in and we're the best place to do business. So they expect more jobs to come in for 2012, about 30,000, which is really going to drive our market. And especially if you live in certain areas where these jobs are coming from, around the point of the mountain, things like that. There's a lot of jobs coming in certain areas that will definitely help out in real estate. Now, what does 2012 look like as far as housing prices? That depends a lot on the foreclosures and short sales in your area and overall in the market. As you can see, foreclosures have steadily gone down. We've seen a total decrease of about 20 to 30% in foreclosures, which is good news. We're continuing to trend down in foreclosures, what we're going to need for prices to go back up. The other part of the equation, if we can get rid of foreclosures and short sales and keep those going down, then we just need more demand. And actually demand is really good right now. We have about a 7-month supply of homes, which means the current amount of buyers we have each month, it would take about 7 months to sell all the homes we currently have on the market. Just generally thinking, if you have an 8th month supply of homes or more, it's usually a buyer's market. And if you have 6 months of homes or less, you're usually a seller's market. So we're right there in the middle. And if you're a buyer, you kind of know that the good deals out there and some of these hot properties, there's a lot of competition on there. We expect that competition to continue and even increase this year. So does the economic report that some of these people that are actually probably a lot smarter than me have come out with. They've estimated that this year in 2012 will actually have an increase of sales by about 15%. They do still say to be cautious because prices still may go down a bit. They're estimating anywhere from around 3%, but could be as high as 5%. Me personally, I really think it depends on the neighborhood you live in. If you live in a high foreclosure neighborhood that's still continuing to foreclose, and you're in the higher price range of about $250,000 or more, they're a little more susceptible because obviously every foreclosure and short sale will hurt your home value. But if you live in that $250,000 and below neighborhood and you're not seeing quite as many foreclosures, I think you're going to stay pretty close to even this year. Maybe drop in the the red 1-2%, maybe 3%. But overall, it's looking pretty good. Rental prices, the home ownership right now, 70% of Utahns can afford the median price home right now, which is fantastic. So that's really good news, and that's really going to drive that lower home sales because they're going to say, why should I rent when I can buy and have a lower mortgage with these fantastic rates than what I'm paying for rent right now? Credit's also loosening up. They have officially said that they are loosening some guidelines. Doesn't seem like a ton, but if that can just add a few more buyers each month, it's going to make a difference. So anyway, that's what 2012 looks like. It's always changing. As long as our government doesn't have some crazy scare, double dip recession where they just go crazy and mess everything up, then I really think 2012 is going to be the bottom of Utah's real estate market. And doesn't mean 2013 is going to shoot up and we're going to have 6-7% appreciation. But 2013 could be 1-2% appreciation, and we could finally start getting out of this thing. So anyway, call us, email us, visit realdealutah.com for any of your needs. Fantastic website. We got a lot of tools on there specifically for your home value. You can get a free market snapshot. That is by far the best seller tool out there as far as knowing what your real value is. It comes in a nice, great report and sends you actual MLS solds to your email every 30 days in this nice report. So check it out. Check out our buyer search. Check out our other tools. And let us know if we can help you guys. Have a great day.